Well, we love to talk animals
Yes, we
here
do.
on Arc Maine. Boy, we have one right here.
And she's so beautiful and so special. This is Fern. Well, this is Kristen Lamb, executive director.
I'm just like
So Fern is
I'm just the arm.
the star. You're the co-star, right?
Oh, we love Fern. And you know what is interesting? She's, bigger compared to the males. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah, the females are larger than the males in all of our local raptor species. The males are the ones who are hunting for the whole family, and the females are defending the nest. And they're also, they have a lot of work to do. They need to lay eggs, they need to incubate, they need to keep everybody warm, so they do tend to be bigger. I did bring a couple props.
Oh, we love props.
So the first one right here is a barred owl skull. So it actually shows, she looks like, to me, we always have people guess how much do you think she weighs? I think she looks like she could weigh, we get guesses of 15, 20 pounds. She weighs 1.5 pounds.
That's it?
Oh my goodness.
So underneath all of those feathers, which she's patient enough to let me show you, only
Look
now
how
am I touching
far
her
down.
body.
Oh my gosh.
Is that little skull.
Yeah.
And so we've been seeing a lot of barred owls hit by cars,
Yeah.
and then a lot of people posting on social media and calling and reporting that. And we've admitted 24, I checked this morning, 24 in the past 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
So this time of year, young are dispersing from their parents. They're trying to establish their own territory. They're also learning to hunt on their own for the first time. So if we think about kids leaving the house, and it's like you have to teach them how to stock their fridge and everything. So they're learning all of that. It also, we tend to have these cycles of like bumper years of owls, and it can be a combination of things. It can be a good mast year the previous year, so there were a lot of rodents, so there was plenty of food, so more owl babies made it. There can also be, there's been times where there's a shortage of food supply, winter food supply up in Canada, so barred owls actually make their way down here, so we just have more of them. We've also had a drought here, and animals, wildlife, have to move a lot more than usual when there's a lack of water and
I never
resources.
thought about that. Yeah.
So I think that combination is having an impact on these guys.
You talked about defending the nest for the mom, right? What would you, like an owl defend from? Like hawks or?
Hawks and corvids too. So
On
crows,
Crows, okay.
ravens, blue jays are nest raiders.
Yeah.
So they would defend from that. Anyone up in the trees, raccoons, fisher, guys that are just out looking for meals. It's the young and the eggs that they need to defend. Once barred owls are fully fledged and fully grown, they don't really have a lot of predators. It's more just resources. Can they hunt enough for themselves? Would they starve? And then for us and in modern life, it really is cars and then rodenticides that pose the biggest threats for healthy adult barred owls.
So what are some big things that we can do to help them?
Yeah, I know, because it's always sad to talk about like,
Well, let's be proactive.
Yeah, let's be
yes.
proactive. I love sharing this because it's so simple and it's something everyone can start doing today. Not throwing food and trash out of the road. So we think like, oh, I'm done this apple, I'm gonna throw it out the window and feed my little mouse and woodland friends. If we are putting food and trash in the road, that's attracting rodents and it's attracting these guys. And young owls are like, oh, like this is where I can get a fast food restaurant. Like this is a great spot to be hunting, and it's not safe, obviously, for them to be hunting there. Also, just like little activities on the weekends with your kids, like go up and down your road, clear the road of trash and food like that. And then not using rodenticides. So this is a great time of year. There's a lot of really good wildlife services that will come to your house. They'll do a little inventory and help button up your house. We live in New England. We have a lot of amazing old homes, but that means that rodents are coming inside. And when people choose rodenticide as a means of getting mice out of their yard or homes, the mouse stagger out. And again, especially young raptors that are learning to hunt, they see that as an easy meal and they end up becoming poisoned.
Yeah.
So those are just a couple of really quick, easy things that anybody can do starting today.
It's crazy watching Fern. Like curiosity, right? I mean, turning the head around, looking all over the
So
place.
aware,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, so Fern came to us because she had been hit by a car, and she actually came to us in 2018 when we had admitted 60 barred owls that winter. So there are these like cycles of
Yeah.
just big years, and I think we're on for it right now. She sustained permanent head trauma, and just like humans, you know, it depends on which section of the brain the trauma was, how acute that was. For Fern, it was really just in her fear response area. So
She doesn't seem too scared of us right now.
So we do get a lot of feedback, and people just being near Fern, or you know, doing field trips and things like that. People are like, she's such a healer, and she has such a calming presence.
A therapy
So-
owl.
That's why she's with you
There you go.
guys, right?
Exactly.
All right, Kristen,
Yeah.
thank you so much for bringing Fern by,
Yes.
and we hope it's not a busy season, you know, when it comes to treating these, but that's what you're there
Exactly.
to do.
We're
so.
happy. Yes, please give us a call. We're open 365 days a year, and we have our hotline, and that's exactly why we're there.
Yeah, really
All
quick, a
right.
website too, right now?
Yep, it's www.thecenterforwildlife.org.
Awesome.
Fern, thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having